finally. Valerian and Wombat. And the funny thing is, Valerian and Wombat, many years ago, folks, decided that they wanted to start a German engineering company together. It took them a long time to agree because Wombat wanted his name to be first. Luckily, after many, many months of agreement, disagreement, negotiation, it was decided that Valerian, after drawing straws, would be first. And that's how VW, a lot of you don't know this, Valerian Wombat, you know, that very famous German engineering auto manufacturing company was born. The namesake of Valerian and Wombat. Like he's smiling, he's like, I can't believe you told them. Not a lot of people know that. You John, you scoundrel. He's falling asleep. In fact, Wombat is exhausted. He's exhausted. Oh, he just touched the girl's boots. Now she's touching the horse. Funny.
Schick dir das später.
I actually thought briefly they were speaking French, but I think they were speaking German actually. That was the last round, guys, by that particular gatesman, so that's now done, which I guess is a good thing. Oh, what the hell? What the hell was that on the left? The trooper didn't notice, they just sort of squeezed themselves through the... What the flip? It's been a while since we saw that so blatantly happen. Cheeky scoundrels, eh? Oh, that one's really close. Super odd, in fact, that the guy, he slid in there crazily fast, didn't he, past the horse. Okay, listen to the tour guide before who's explaining that they do this once a week with the 80 horses they have across the regiment. He's unlicensed and it sounds to me like an Aussie. Somebody's left a bag over there against the fence as well. No idea whose bag that is. See if it's still there in a minute. Police haven't noticed it, so I'm wondering actually if... let's give it a minute. If no one picks it up, I'll tell them. The way it's sort of laid against the fence is a bit...
Ok, fatto, dai.
It doesn't look to me that anyone has left it there, that no one's looking at it or even close to it. Look. Unless it's his kids, wait, maybe? Nope, it appears to be a left bag, folks, so civic duty time, I guess. 1 minute, let's go and find somebody and tell them. I bet the second I tell them, it's gone. Moving myself backwards. Bag's still there. Just have a quick look, folks, in the yard. If it's still there from this side, then I'll tell somebody it's still there. I can't at the moment actually see anyone to tell. I wonder if maybe they're in the tunnel with the trooper. The bag is still there against the fence. There's no one in the yard to tell. Uh-oh. I think the officers are probably in the tunnel with the trooper. I can't see anyone. I also can't see any police here in the tunnel. I don't know where they are. Oh, fashion show. Vast number of people here. I haven't forgotten about the bad guys. I'll go back in a second. If there's someone here, then I can't tell them, can I? So I might need to wait a minute or two. Oh, trooper tried to get back. We didn't see it, but you saw the trooper tell him his arm. I noticed that his arm. And now he's saying sorry to the trooper. Massive amount of things being loaded behind me. That's what the noise is, folks. The police are at the end of the tunnel on my left. Okay, interesting. Hey, good? It is very busy. Look at this. They're on both sides of the troop at this point. It's the first time I've actually seen anybody touching and getting the told not to touch or move back for a while. Good to see the Blues back to their typical duties, in fact. Missed this a lot. We've only had it, that I've seen, for some extended period of time, once in the past couple of weeks. What a proud parents get, kids get pictures looking up to the guard. Yeah, we should put our arm around him. This woman on the trooper's left. Cheeky, eh? You would not believe, folks, though. Loads of people that are not even with their relatives are just stopping to take pictures and make videos because they're surprised, I think, to see this. And rightly so, it is a wonderful sight. Apologies, guys, for the noise and me having to move around. It's just jam-packed here in the tunnel. Behind me, in front of me, all over the place. We've got joggers now, they're trying to get through. Mental busy. It's a miracle nobody's actually bumped into the trooper properly, given the numbers here. I wonder if that bag's still there at the front. When the trooper moves, I'll move back to the front. Oh. There we are, there's another one. Step back, see that? You just told her, step back. Woman on the trooper's right was told. They're just crowding, look at them all. They're like ants all over the place. This guy in front's having a meltdown because somebody was in the picture with his wife. Fucking hell. What a private picture. £100 donation to the Household Cavalry Museum. Here we go. This is it. Right, let me get out of here, guys, before we get stuck. Oh. Yeah, let's get ourselves out of here because it's absolutely packed. Let's go and have a quick look at the front, see if that bag is still there. Let's hope it's not. Because strictly speaking, I probably should have told them about that. But then again, if they're only 2 officers and they're dealing with that in the tunnel, I would feel stupid telling them about the bag. And it's gone. Okay, good, it's gone. Whew. I'm actually really glad that the bag is gone. Okay, next time I will tell them straight away. But I didn't even see them. Right, there we go, look. Everybody right back behind the line. Love it. In fact, this is the first time that we've been sandwiched here in the corner, guys, in a long, long time. And I'm happy to be sandwiched in the corner. 1, it gives the tourists more space to see. We've seen it 100 times. And 2, more importantly, we get to see the tourists, seeing the horses. I think as well that we've got the lady standing up there, just to get a good view. I'm pretty sure... Oh, Trooper just told them all to move back. Look at this. Look at this.
Move out the way!
Brilliant. Top man. Look, the tourists at both sides of the horse. They're behind the horse, for goodness sake. What the flip? Are they absolutely stupid or what? Look at this. We've never seen that before, folks. 2 lines of people either side of the horse that goes into the box. What's going on today? What on earth? This is crazy. They were simply look, even tourists now are in the middle of the yard. I don't know what's going on. There's no one here. No police, no troopers, no one here. Crazy. Okay, I mean, if everyone else is in the middle.
By the front, feet on, sword.
There's one officer at the gate and another one on my left.
Back, dismount.
That was one of the loudest shouts I think we got this year from the trooper on the horse. And he was rightly concerned because there were so many kids crazy close to the horse on both sides. Wow. Right, the gatesman is in the tunnel. In a minute, we'll see him come into the yard. There's not enough police here for some reason, I don't know why. Just as well that bag had vanished, eh? Very much so. Okay, let's see what happens next with the new gatesman coming back in to claim his spot. The lady is standing on the pillar near the arches, is still on the pillar near the arches. I have no idea if he will say anything when she comes out. Anyway, here comes the relief. Good Lord, the number of people here. Right, here's the relief. The problem is people are walking right in front of where the relief needs to go. Look at this. Look. Damn, it's really chaotic here today, like really chaotic. In fact, looking around, I've noticed there are 4 officers here, but it's so busy there. Gosh, lost in the crowd. Yeah, that one. comes the relief. How on earth we almost hit hour 2, folks? It just vanished, didn't it, again? Absolutely mad, mad morning. Also noticed there are police horses at the end of the tunnel that have stopped, waiting for the guard change. So you can see them right at the end of the tunnel. Very interested to see what happens with this new gatesman and how vocal he will be if the crowd don't move. Being told to move back on the corner over there. The officer in front of me will tell everybody to make a space, so I don't think we're going to get everybody shouted at. In all honesty, let's see. Fully zoomed out. I think we're far back enough, unless the trooper comes really far, to not be in the way. Just finishing up. That previous gatesman definitely deserves a cup of tea and his feet up after that. Crazy. Okay, so they're done. Police horse is still waiting.
Make a nice big gap for me, please.
That's it, perfect. Myself back as well, out of the way.
Nice big gap, please.
There we are. Luckily the ladies decided to dismount the post in front of the archway. And the trooper is safely in the arches. Worked out in the end. Wow, that was something else, wasn't it? That actually was really something else. So busy. And still, look at this. I think that's the really unusual, I think you called it an Appaloosa. I might be wrong, guys. That really unusual horse that we saw. I want to try and get the name of that horse, so just hold on a minute. I'm super close to the end. I really would like to know the name of that horse as it comes into the yard. They're going to come in slowly just because of the sheer number of people here today. It's rammed. Wait, is the horse coming this side or the other side? I think they might come by too quickly for us to get the opportunity to ask. Try, folks, to ask. Oh, he's coming back really quickly. Officer, what's the name of the front one? Belgravia. Thank you so much. We recognise the one at the back, folks. I know a lot of you are. Belgravia is that unusual one at the front. Belgravia. How's that? That's quite a magisterial name. Belgravia is a very rich, affluent neighbourhood in London. Very close to, well, it's kind of between Sloane Square and Victoria. Beloved of Russian oligarchs, actually. Right, so we've got the two troopers who were here first of all, and as we've not got much time left, I'm going to focus on this end before I finish. No preference for the two troopers, but this is the fellow that screamed at the tourists to move out the way a little while ago in the yard. So from my perspective, he should be the focus of this last segment of video in part 2. It's okay.
You hold my bag, right?
Let's move us around a teeny bit, folks, so that we're out of the way. We've got a good, clear spot to capture today's fashion show. Here we go. It's a lovely outfit, isn't it? In fact, I'm pretty sure that we buried my great-grandmother in an outfit exactly the same as that. I remember the open casket. Yeah. It's given me a bit of trauma, actually. Did you see that from your time when he went in the middle? That's the first time I've ever seen the tourists on both sides of the horses who went into the box. But there were so many people. I mean, it's just like, I wonder where the police were. It's a curious one. Oh, horse has got, looks like he's got oats all over his mouth. He's just had a little oat shake. It's funny actually because my morning breakfast typically is oats, 2 bananas, a handful of large strawberries, mixed all up with some avocado. Yep, I know it sounds disgusting, but bizarrely enough, it's delicious. And it keeps me well fueled, typically until 2 or 3 p.m. Does the job, folks. It might sound like a weird combination, but it works. It's basically like porridge plus some fruit. Cheap, cheerful, and delicious. And then, I'm really thinking about it, 4 poached or scrambled eggs on toast for lunch. Right, let's see. This trooper is always on it. Let's see what happens if somebody touches his mount. We've got 10 minutes to find out. Of course, he's definitely had something to eat. Like, he's got a really frothy, happy mouth. You can tell he's just like enjoying the last little remnants of whatever he just had for his brunch. Oh, to dress as a soldier. He's actually a corporal of horse, folks, would you believe? Look at the 3 chevrons. The number of people here has not lessened pretty much the entire morning. When we finish this video, we'll have been here for longer than usual today, 2 hours in total, for those of you who think it really matters. And it really is just the crowd at this end, and again at the other end is, as it's been all morning, utterly extraordinary. This might well be one of the most consistently busy mornings we've seen. Oh! Okay, the trooper didn't see, but then he noticed and he glared. See that? He clearly was not happy at all. Look, he's glaring at that idiot that just trucks the horse. Definitely would have chopped his head off. I could see he wanted to behead him. See if Specs on the right decides to touch. Oh, he wanted to. I've always said it. It's going to be the most satisfying if it's somebody that looks kind of well dressed and self-important that gets told off. Plus, I'm sure it's only a matter of time until we have a tourist that gets told off. Don't touch the horse. Only then, for an entitled, posh tourist to think they can speak back or argue with the guard. It's inevitable. Oh. Unfortunately, she is not that lady. It will be another lady. Or Jen. Or both. Let's hope it's not Spider-Man Jr. Okay, I've got the perfect spot, guys, for the time between now and the end. Liking his fake LV shoes. I should ask him where he got them. Which market in East London they came from. Okay, they're all waiting now. Plenty of people here, but they're waiting. Waiting to chance their luck. Is it going to be this bro? Or that one? Or neither? Trooper's really eyeballing them though. You can see he's on it hugely. Oh, she wants to touch. Will she? Won't she? Generally disappointed, guys, that there isn't more time to have a part 3 or even a part 4, but we don't do that on this channel, not unless it's a special occasion. Oops, oh, he's back. Oh, the one that looks a little bit like Pagan Invader, sort of grey. I thought initially that was actually Valerian, but it's clearly not. I forgot actually, I think I named that horse in part 1. Oh, here he comes. New Gatesman, folks. He's not coming this way, or the other way. It's all good. Yes, it's all good. Sorry guys, it gets super confusing. I'm wondering about which horse is which. I've named them correctly as far as I'm aware. Transitioning from part 1 to part 2, but if I haven't, hey, just drop the names in the comments. Feel free, folks. It's super complicated to be remembering which one is which, as well as talking to people, filming, making sure I don't bump into other people's kids. So we haven't had one coming out yet. The 2 horses here are the first 2 that were in part 1 when we began this morning. Let me clarify that. The first horse when part 1 began had a meltdown and was replaced. That replacement horse is, I believe, this horse. I mean, I hope it is. Oh, get ready. Oh, she said hola to the horse. I'm not sure the horse can speak Spanish, that's the problem. Well, this horse? Wait, what? Zambesi? Yep. I mean, it's a new one. Wait, hold on 1 second. That's interesting. Wait, let's have a look. Don't say it though, did you get the number super clearly? That was the one that I thought that was that second. I thought that was a 1 when I looked at the horse in part 1. It's not. That makes sense why it wasn't on the list. So that's the 4th one, I think. So it gives Zambesi. Folks, I'll address this in a minute. Another new Z horse. First one we got was Zutalo, I think. What was it? Zandvorder? Is that the one? What was the third? Oh, Zenith, and Zambesi. Which is that not a river in Africa? I'm sure it is. Is it? I don't even know how to spell it, to be honest. Wait, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure the Zambesi is a river in Africa. How do we spell Zambesi? God, that's a lot of Z's and E's and... Wait, a second, I'm going to try and find it now. Oh, here we go. We were close.
Ah, yes.
So Zambesi, the Zambesi, or also spelled Zambesi or Zambesi, is the 4th largest river in Africa, the longest east-flowing river in Africa, and the largest flowing into the. And that's where my snippet of the article ends, guys. Ah, is that the first horse named after an African river? It's got to be. I don't think we've got a horse called Nile, have we? No. Or Serengeti, which obviously is a plain. Wow, Zambesi. I wonder where they dreamt that one up from. Folks, if there are any famous military campaigns in history that involved, I don't know, perhaps crossing the Zambesi or whatever, drop it in the comments, because I can't think why they would have chosen an African river, unless of course, best Freudian slip ever, unless of course, this horse, bit of a mouthful, in some ways related to the Zambesi River. I mean, I can't think how or why. But well. So it's the 4th Z horse and a brand new one for the list. And I'm